Howdy folks, my name is Lanto90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. We are attempting to rendezvous around Minmus, which is proving to be difficult. Trying to see, obviously the problem here is maybe like a maneuver over here would actually help. Uh, Slowing down helped. Slowing down is helping. It's helping. Okay, that's pretty good right there. 3 meters per second to make that happen. That's crazy. All right, I don't have to feel as bad now. There's actually plenty enough fuel to do this. Getting home might still be a little tricky. We'll see. Slingshotting home wasn't going to be a problem. Going into orbit and then coming back might be rough, though. First milestone. First spacewalk in orbit of Minmus. I feel like my stages have never popped up on there. Hopefully stage recovery is still working. I wonder if instead of making a Mun base, if we should make a Minmus base. Something to think about. Just because it'd be very easy to land on these ice sheets. I don't know if there's any in-game resources though on Minmus. I haven't messed with any of that stuff. Okay, save 3. We haven't had to save scum yet. We might have to once we realize that we don't have enough Delta B or something, but we will see. Rendezvous. Oh, we had to get in orbit of Minmus anyway. But we could have gone into orbit like briefly and then just turn it back into a flyby. We don't even have to stick around this thing. But I might want to stick around it for a little bit because I like to swap to it, get the science, pack it into this to take it home. Okay, where's the target? There she is. What's going on? Am I moving away from target? What's wrong? Okay, no, I'm not. We're just going very, very slow compared to the other times. Let's see, we want to point retrograde towards the target. Also, like building a station around Minmus hypothetically wouldn't be hard because of the low gravity. Point retrograde anymore. Long as 900 seconds. too long, I think, is the answer, because we're gonna accelerate towards the target, which is scary. Okay, we're spinning out of control. But that doesn't have nearly as much control as you would expect. Okay, now we have to remember prograde's opposite of retrograde. We actually pull the prograde marker instead of push it. Meters a second. 10 meters per second is a respectable pace. Acceleration of gravity around Earth. Track parameter complete. Oh, you know what? That might have been rendezvous. That might have counted. It did. Did indeed. Lights are flickering from the AC. Turning on and off. It's a hot day out, so slaving away. I still need to go out there and wash it. I'll probably do that after, don't know after this episode, but after soon. Soon. After an episode or two. Wish I could put lights on these things freely, but man, they draw a surprising amount of power. It's like they're using incandescent lights instead of LEDs or something. All right. Keep it steady. Do want to do this because I want to get the science out of this dingle thing. Take you home, and then it won't matter quite as much that Jebediah didn't bring any science equipment with him. I guess there's no science thing in here. He might be out of power. Seismic data won't log. Okay, there's a bit of pressure data. Bit of temperature data. Nothing there. Magnetometer. Handful. Gorsat. Work. Okay. All right, Jebediah. Doing your deepest space. Crap. That's going to be annoying. Oh, yeah, slow down a bit though, son. Here. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I guess if I turn off the SAS first. If I get it on target like this, and then time accelerate to take out the motion, and then turn SAS off, and then nope. Just one of those things that happens at Kerbal Space Program, which really shouldn't. It doesn't make any sense, but here we go. Also, I wish we were on the day side so I could see what I'm doing. Okay. First things first, it's just like a Hubble space scope. Blah. Hubble space telescope repair mission. Okay. I don't remember if there was this thing. The magnetometer did for sure. I think that was the last one, though, honestly. Where is it? Okay, maybe it was the other thing. Okay, there was still science on this. This won't come out. There we go. Download data. That was weird. All right, Ebadiah, your spacecraft's tumbling out of control, but it should be okay. Just don't run out of EVA repellent, please. There you go. Bunch of free science. Don't have to bring any weight with us. Because they're on the old probe. There you go. All right, now we just got to get out of here. What makes the most sense for getting home from Minmus? You want to go away from the direction it's going, so we want to burn this way. All right. Yes. Just actually coming right up pretty much. Add a maneuver. Basically between us and Kerbin. Prograde. Gotta do it carefully here. It's weird how it jumps. All right, I assume that's enough. So we can clear our target, and that might help things out. It's difficult, though. Oh, can't click on it. You have to be careful that we don't bump into each other here. Ribbit. Wish I could clear the target from here. Oops. That'd be okay. Pet. There you go. There we go. Unset target. Oh, a Mun encounter, huh? Interesting. I bet there's a badge for hitting both, returning to both, or flying past both moons. I'm not sure how much we care about it. And hitting the moon may cause more issues than it'll solve, but it also might give us like a, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen. Okay, current routes is absolute insanity. We're gonna slingshot past the moon, We are heading straight to Kerbal, though, which is actually ideal. I don't know if we want to mess with it until we're past the moon. Save 2. Yeah, days and days are passing out here, so we definitely want to we want to start getting back as soon as possible. In fact, it's getting a little scary. Kind of periapse we have over the moon. Okay, it's pretty good. I thought we were like maybe at risk of crashing into it, but no, it looks like we'll be okay. In fact, we're kind of only like glancing over it. Actually, kind of, I think it is like correcting our orbit. I think we would shoot over Kerbin. Now this kind of makes us shoot under it, but it's interesting. I think on God, it might help us a little. Kind of scary to watch it zoom into view. Very strange angle, too. Yeah, we're just basically going over the moon, but it is pulling us down. Like, yeah, might as well. I don't know if there's any science to gain from it. Actually, if we have a mission to like return science from the moon, as weird as it sounds, if we have a mission to return science from orbit of the moon, we can get it right now. So let's check, because it'd be funny. Plant a flag on him, and that's not quite it. No. Nope. It was worth checking, though. You never know. Oh, excuse me. I do have the new CPU in now. I'll be curious to see if it's helping things out. It's kind of hard to tell at this stage, but I think re-entry is when we'll be able to tell the most, because that's usually when the physics being at 4 times acceleration starts freaking out. Yeah, so I'll get to this periapse here. And we'll EVA Jebediah for just a moment, just to make sure he gets some kind of credit for it. One thing's for sure, he is going to be coming in real fast. He has a lot of fuel still left, though, so we can do that one burn that we've been doing. Let's at least put this in a position where even if it starts spiraling out of control, it doesn't seem too bad, you know? Like that. No milestone, so probably didn't get anything for it. But that's okay. Moving onward. Okay, we're going to use manual warp here because it's not going over 100 times, and we kind of need to go over 100 times, but we got to be careful about it. Especially you could set up like custom accelerations. Okay. Now we got to start thinking. First, let's put some distance between us and the moon, so we don't get grabbed by the moon on accident, because that happens. Okay. We got to slow down. We got to pull our orbit out. Honestly, I think inclination change might help the most. Until it starts seeming like we're going to get diminishing returns. which feels like maybe about there's a. Actually, that made Apoaps worse, didn't it? That's okay. Makes things a little more normal. I think the earlier we do it, the better, too. We'll do a bit of that. Let's just do that now. I'll look here to see. Keeps our inclination from looking totally insane. Next step. Gotta find a place where we can actually put the maneuver node. This is the move to get us some orbital space, right? Yeah, the sooner we do this, the better, I think. I'm actually not going to wait for my maneuver node. I'm just going to do it. Just watch the periaps height move into something normal. Too much, actually. I do want it to be in the atmosphere, if only ever so slightly. When I'm coming in real hot and fast, I like to do like 58,000 because we're going to be going fast when we get back because our apoapsis is still beyond minus. Then I don't remember if it's better to do this as soon as possible or late as possible. I think it's as late as possible, though, with this step, which is just the pulling back, being like, hold up there. Slow on down. Start with something like that. I'll probably do it multiple times as is per usual. This one we will use the maneuver node at the proper time. Okay. Vroom. Send it. Slow us down, slow us down. On the night side, but we actually are coming over the space center, so it might not be too far off. We'll see. It's going to do it more manually. It's a weird maneuver, but it's one that works. Do not want to come in too fast. Coming in too fast is real scary. Retrograde for me, Jeb, and we're on our own now. Hopefully that was good enough. It ought to be. Brought it in quite a bit. We're going to rotate you as usual so that the solar panel, once we come in a little bit more, we point it in the right direction. Should be good to physics accelerate until things start getting loud and the G-forces start getting up. Okay, slow down a bit now. Yeah, so far I haven't seen this turn yellow or red, which indicates that the computer can't keep up, which is good. Means that our CPU may be helping us out. Okay, G-forces are high. I'm slowing down. It's weird that this doesn't say it has a blader anymore. It used to have its own ablator. I think it still does. That's why it's not freaking blowing up right now. It's just weird that it's not listed in the resources. But I'll take it. That's where the G-forces are most intense right now, but he's doing all right. As before, we're just going to let it go until we're getting diminishing returns on slowdown, and then we'll deploy our parachutes because we don't want him to freaking snap his neck by doing it too soon. There we go. G-forces are dropping like a rock. It's probably good. Send it. G-forces are dropping like a rock. And send it. And we need to just remember to slow down before 2,500. Because that's when the drogue chutes deploy. Oh, okay. We're still getting a little bit of stuttering. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping we fixed any sort of stuttering with KSP, but it's not to be. Ew. I don't know why it stops so hard with the drogue chutes. I might have to install real chutes. I thought they like integrated real chutes into the base game though. Definitely getting less lag than before though. There we go. we go. Mission complete. Stage destroyer. Surprised that one. I guess atmospheric re-entry is maybe killing it on that part. I don't know. I didn't know stage recovery emulated re-entry though. I thought it only emulated like coming in too fast. It might have been in our rendering range or something, which would have ruined it. There we go. Contract complete. No return trip from Minmus. This mission log, right? Incredible. From flyby of Minmus, turn home from orbit of Minmus. Engineers are already repurposing parts of the vessel from Minmus for other missions. Good work. Taking our first step towards exploring Minmus. Let's see where else it takes us. Cover vessel. Ooh, baby, a triple. In the form that it was a 3-part contract. Hence, it was a triple. 166 science is not huge, but at least it's something. Big thing is, did Jebediah friggin' level up yet? He did. I don't know if that gave him maneuver nodes or if that gave him inclination. I think you get inclination and... Let's see. Track him down. Right around Minmus. Radial and normal attitude control. Yeah. So yeah, he still can't point at maneuver nodes, which sucks, but I can at least tell him to point at a radial or a normal, which will help a little bit. But we're all out of time for this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, hope you have a good day.